The Seahorse Trust was brought together as an umbrella organisation. The whole idea was to bring like-minded people together who are interested particularly in seahorses, but also about the marine environment, to actually work together using the seahorses as the flagship species so that we can make a difference, so we can actually educate people about the seahorses in the marine world, so we can actually learn about seahorses, what makes them tick, all about the ecology of seahorses, so we can actually captive breed seahorses as well and work in partnership with other people from the captive breeding point of view as well. Work very closely with lots of different organisations right around the world. We're doing projects with like the University of Malta, we're doing stuff in Australia, etc, etc. But on our breeding programmes, we work very closely with the Sea Life Centres. The Sea Life Centres have a big breeding programme for quite a number of different species of seahorse. We recently got some big-bellied seahorses from the Sea Life Centre in Weymouth, which is fantastic news. So it's a new species we're working with. We've worked with them in the past, but never from Weymouth.
Down here at Weymouth, we've got quite a successful breeding programme with the seahorses. We breed loads of different species, tropical and native. Basically, we look after the fry, we feed them up, and then we can remate with different generations and things just to keep the populations going.
It's going to be great having these there because we haven't got this species at Escroft at the moment. So
Me and Neil liaise about the native seahorses mostly. We've both got want to get a bit of a breeding programme going with them because I know Neil does a lot of work out tagging them and things like that. We're just there for support and research purposes really.
What we're trying to do is actually get a couple of male seahorses from the Sea Life Centre so that I can take them back to the Seahorse Trust at Escott so we can actually pair up the females that we've got. Because at the moment we've got one female of each of the two English species and we need two males. So Emily's kindly catching us these males so that we can actually take them back to Escott and hopefully have little seahorse babies.
Obviously the seahorses in the UK have recently been protected. We're trying to breed them in captivity just so we can learn things from them, things like breeding patterns, any behaviours, things like that, so that anything that we spot in the wild we can sort of identify. It's also really important for educational purposes, letting people know that there's even seahorses in these waters. I think some people are quite shocked at that, but just trying to teach them, you know, why they need protecting. They're obviously a very important species and it'd be a shame to see them go.
So hopefully once we get them back to Escott, let them settle in, we'll start having little seahorse babies for the breeding project.
Have to let me know how you get on. Probably get about a 70% success rate with the fry. I know in the wild it can be up to about 6 to 10% success rate, so we definitely do well here.
We actually have lots of people involved in the Trust. We have our patrons, so we have Kate Humble, Chris Packham, Nick Baker, and now Kirsty Jones, who's the world's woman kite surfing champion. Plus we have trustees as well that oversee the work of the Trust, make sure I'm doing my job properly. It's an all-encompassing Trust, and we hopefully we get a lot of people from different walks of life involved with us. Now there was about 1 million seahorses a year taken just for the aquarium trade, and out of that million, probably less than 1% would survive more than a few weeks, which is appalling, and that's why we encourage people to do captive breeding and work together on breeding programs.
Studden South Beach is a sort of living laboratory. There's never been an opportunity to study them in the wild or to revisit them. Seahorses are normally a random encounter that divers will see, maybe photograph if they're lucky, and that's the last you ever hear of it. So at this beach you can actually revisit the seahorses, so it's pretty special.